Hey everyone, it's January 8th, and that means that if today is your birthday, you share your birthday with William George Bonin, a serial killer active in Southern California known as the Freeway Killer. And that is him right there. Bonin was born in 1947, being raised by a violent alcoholic father who had such a gambling problem that he once lost the family home. His mother kicked him out of the house at the age of 8 and placed him in a detention center where he was molested by older boys at the facility. Unfortunately, he had previous experience with this, also being molested by his father. But when an older boy tied him up, he took note, and this later became part of his MO. In 1969, Bonin was convicted of kidnapping, child molestation, sodomy, and forcible oral copulation after molesting multiple victims in the South Bay area of Southern California. He was back out on the streets after spending 5 years in a mental hospital when psychiatrists believed him to no longer be dangerous. They were wrong, because 2 years later he was convicted of kidnapping and raping a 14-year-old boy. Released again on parole in 1978, his crimes were about to ramp up to murder. The next year, Bonin embarked on a killing spree in Southern California, ultimately being convicted of killing 10 teen boys in LA County and another 4 in Orange County. He's also strongly suspected of killing as many as 30 other victims in adjacent counties, but was never prosecuted for those murders. Another serial killer, Randy Kraft, known as the Scorecard Killer, was active at the same time, and with similar methods of killing, it's difficult to know exactly how many victims each of them claimed. Bonin had a series of accomplices who were also tried and convicted for participating in his crimes, but he was the ringleader. He would drive around on the freeways of Southern California looking for hitchhikers and runaways who he would entice into his van alongside one of his young accomplices. They would usually bind, beat, and molest their victims before strangling them, but some were stabbed with knives and ice picks. With his history, officers began tailing him as the bodies piled up and picked him up after less than 24 hours of surveillance when they caught him sodomizing a boy in his vehicle. His accomplices were also all apprehended, and they all confessed fully to their crimes, giving plenty of evidence that was used against Bonin. He confessed in an interview to 21 murders and was convicted of 14 killings in 1982. He spent the next 14 years on death row in San Quentin before becoming the first California inmate to be executed by lethal injection. So if this was your birthday, I hope you enjoy your day. And if you know somebody whose birthday this was, I hope you send them this video so they can find out who their birthday twin is. All right, have a good one.